All right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Thanks so much for subscribing to this channel. Our prayer has been that the good Lord will continue to support you all in all your endeavors as you keep supporting this channel. And I will say a very big amen to that. All right, my people, this is another one reaching us. Well, the Dua Nation no going back, exactly what the people are still talking about. Well, my people, a lot of things had actually happened, and as we speak right now, many things are happening in the country. All right, and meanwhile, with the news reaching us, it says Sunday. Igboho calls on all to support Yoruba Nation Football Federation as he declares his support. All right, my people, and this is another great one. And then meanwhile, there was one video I actually watched this morning, and then I was so surprised at what a lot of Nigerians are facing, talking about kidnaps and the likes of it. And then right now, it is no longer no funny with the way the kidnap rate is going on. Though we have the killer S-men that had been kidnapping people for ransom, and then this other one had been the people of the country itself who has now made kidnap a business. In fact, their home part is even the ritual aspect of it. That is, after you must have been kidnapped, the next thing they kill that person and then sell the part to other human beings, other Nigerians. I was so shocked when I watched that video this morning, and I was like, this is exactly the reason why the Odudua people are saying let us separate from this contraption called our country. I was so bitter in my mind. I was not happy. This is not funny at all, my people. This is happening. And then the lady narrated how she escaped this ordeal. And how did she escape? She escaped simply because this set of people were like, she had given birth before, so anybody who had given birth cannot be used. And exactly our words that, though, after, if you have given birth, what they do is they will release you, but you have to pay some ransom. And according to this lady who was narrated that her family paid some ransom because they requested for her to pay 3 million naira. That was the last price they bargained. And then he said, no, from different persons to another, the family gathered themselves together and they were able to raise some amount of money which they paid, but she didn't disclose the exact amount they now negotiated that she paid. I was so bitter that the kind of country we have found ourselves, and a lot of people have been frustrated to the extent that they have now resorted into ritualism. Right now, this set of people have turned the whole thing into killing one another to make money. Yeah, so and then right now, this lady actually narrated the whole ordeal, the way it happened, and then I was like, God, when will this country get itself? The people are talking about the Odudua Nation agitation, and the majority of people are like, why is it that these people want to separate from the country? Why is it that they want to have their own nation? And then, my brother, looking at everything that happened, you will understand that the Yoruba people who had been talking about the fact that they want to separate, they are actually doing it. It's not their fault. I would say they are actually right to do this, because I don't see anything that will warrant a human being to kill another human being. And then, according to what she narrated, that big men, people were coming in jeeps to buy these part of human being like you, coming in jeeps. As I said, this one happened along River State. When you are going to Port Harcourt, all those, their road, you can imagine that she was traveling to River State, and they were caught up with these kidnappers. They pushed them into the bush, and the next thing, They saw a lot of people who had died. That even one lady that was with her was asthmatic, and this lady, at the end of the whole stress and everything, died. The next thing, they threw her into a pit and all that. You can imagine all sort of things that that are happening in this country. When the people will say Oduduwa nation, no going back, we have to go our separate ways. Some people will say why we should remain in this no contraction called our country. And then now we have now seen reasons why we have to separate. And then no, she no narrated a lot of things that even to the extent these people were going with, they were with coolers. You can imagine coolers and ice blocks to no ice this human part so that it will not be smelling. Oh my god, human being like you. And then one thing that actually touched my heart was the part whereby she said a young lady was invited by a friend she met on Facebook. This lady was like, oh, my sister, hey, this one where I don't carry myself come inside bush. Now from Lagos I dey come on. Now one person where I see for Facebook, now he invite me come Port Harcourt to say make I come meet am. Now I take find myself inside this. So and then this lady was not like, so you just met somebody on Facebook, and then the next thing you had the guts, you trusted that person to this extent of coming to visit the person. My sister, you shouldn't have done that. And now look at where you have found yourself. And then before she could blink her eyes, this same lady that just narrated her ordeal was killed and butchered for customers to buy. And then she was just watching a lot of people died in the process, that they killed a lot of people in her eyes. My brother, this is no longer a joke. I don't know whether the people are of the opinion that Oduduwa nation no going back, and exactly what it is. Well, my people, this is another one I have brought to you right now, and the exact thing I have brought to you, my people, had been that the the Oduduwa nation agitators have there is a football team that this set of people have put together just to to promote the Oduduwa Nation's movement. And this news has been gathered that it was so marvelous as the leader, Chief Sunday Igboho Adisama Jasola Adeyemo Igboho Osha, declares his full support to Yoruba Nation Football Federation. Yoruba Nation now, no going back. All right, my people, and then this is what it is right now. And then when you look at it, you will understand that these people, the Yoruba Nation agitators, are not sleeping at all. They are not relenting in their efforts, and then they have made up their minds to go for this movement. And then when we take a look at what is happening, my brother, my sister, you will discover that there is no joke about it. And then you also discover that these people, anything they have said so far, the major reason or the reasons why they are saying all this is quite understandable, simply because nothing is actually working in the country. A lot of people have lost their lives simply because the country is not working, and exactly what it is. And then how long are we going to continue like this? Look at the rate of dollar is increasing by the day to naira, and then now this is to tell you that things will keep going up. That's another one. And then there's one thing that Nigeria is commonly known for, which is the fact that anything that goes up in price never comes down in price. It's only the good Lord that will help us. Well, Oduduwa Nation no going back, exactly what the people are still talking about. All right, my people, meanwhile, let me have your own take on this one. And remember to subscribe for more updates if you are new on this channel. All right, thanks and God bless.